Hey everybody, this is Brim, and we are playing StarCraft 2 again. This is Daybreak LE. I don't know what this is. I've never. Oh, I have played on this map before, but I just don't play on it that much because it's not available for StarCraft 2 Starter Edition. Hey yo. But yeah, so today, or like not today, but like a few days ago, I did play as Zerg, StarCraft 2 swarm spawning pool thing. If you guys don't know what spawning is, make sure you watch Carbot animations. I don't know Carbot, but he does these animations for StarCraft 2, which are pretty awesome. I don't know, I like them. They're pretty cool. And yeah, so I'm playing as Zerg. Zerg is probably like my favorite race now, even though I can only play Terran now. But I really like Zerg. Zerg does have a lot of interesting choices for units, to say the least. Alright, we'll speed this up a little bit. This is just building, getting a spawning pool. Like, the whole thing about, like, queens, and, like, you gotta inject a larva, and you get, like, 5,000 larvae, and you do jump with the larva, and, there's just something that I don't get about Zerg. Like, if you research your DNA at one point, shouldn't you always have the DNA? Like, it's not like the DNA is gonna change. You're building the same unit over and over again. It's not like it's gonna change, but, whatever, it doesn't matter. Is this frozen? I think this is frozen. No, it's not. And so yeah, so when you're playing as Zerg, you wanna... Actually, I don't know if you actually want to, but I attacked early because I wanted to put on a little bit of pressure just to like mess with his SCV production. Yeah, deny the expansion right there. Did you guys see that? I denied the expansion right there. It was a little bit fast, but we're not going back. No going back. Never give up, never surrender. We're not gonna go back. And yeah, so if I just keep my Zerglings there, he can't build an expansion, and I can just slowly chip away at him. And like he sends his SCVs, which means less mining for him. I have a stupid amount of money because I keep on forgetting to put drones into my extractors. Like, you have to do that. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a shortcut for like, excuse me. Pretty sure there's like some way to like put the drones in the extractor like right away, but I have no idea what that is. So I just don't do it. And also, oh silly me, I hotkey all my hatcheries to separate hotkeys. That way, I can build units out of all of them one by one. Smart. This is definitely not the way you're supposed to play Zerg, and you're definitely supposed to keep track of your larva more than I do, because I am pretty awful at it. But yeah, we'll speed this up. This is just more Zergling building because Zerglings do damage. And roaches. Ooh, roaches are fun. I didn't realize how cheap roaches were. It's like 75 minerals, 25 Vespene gas. Like, you can make a lot of roaches. Like right now, I can make enough roaches. Like, I can make a lot of roaches. And roaches are fun. I like roaches. They're pretty cool. And yep. And also, like, Zerg economy is actually pretty amazing. Like, normally when I was playing Zerg like before, my money used to like jump to like 4,000. Like, I would have 4,000 money like all the time. And like I had no idea how to spend it because like you can only spend money depending on how much larva you have. And I never had enough larva because I suck at Zerg macro. But I don't know, it's still fun. And yeah. Like, look at this. I'm just making, I was like 8 units all at once. But yeah, whatever. So alright. My favorite unit for the Zerg is probably Infestors, because Infestors are so fun to play with. Neuroparasite, oh that's so fun. If you Neuroparasite an enemy probe, like if your opponent's Protoss and you Neuroparasite their probe and you build a Nexus, oh that's so fun. Or if you're using like fungal growth, like you just don't want your opponent to move, you just stick the fungal growth down, like they can't go anywhere and they're slowly dying. It's pretty fun. And then like probably my favorite ability is the infested Terran. How you can put the infested Terran, you can burrow the infestor, and you can still like launch infested Terrans. Like, it just looks like a whole bunch of like balls just like flew out of the ground, and they're like eating your face. And they do good damage too. Like, you can have a lot of them. They do a lot of damage. And I have my swarm hosts placed in the incorrect spot because that's what I do. I don't know. I like swarm hosts too. Excuse me. I don't know. They're pretty fun. Just to have like infinite units that attack both ground and air. I think it's ground and air, right? Locusts are pretty fun. I like them. Roaches only ground, so you know that kind of bums out. But yeah. So even though my favorite unit is the Infestor, I don't build Infestors in this game. So what I remember at least is in StarCraft 1, the Ultralisks weren't as powerful as they should have been. I don't know if I want to say that. Like, whenever I had Ultralisks, I mean they would do a lot of damage, but they would die pretty easily. Like, it wasn't exactly like I wasn't exactly happy with how my Ultralisks were performing. And I don't think there are that many upgrades for me. It's just like an Ultralisk Cavern and then some upgrade that isn't relevant to anything. Probably is relevant actually, I don't know. But look at me right now, I have 2k minerals and 0.5k Vespene gas, so that's like an Ultralisk and 2 if I have enough Vespene gas. Yeah, we'll speed this up. And so I'm just sitting here and I'm just amassing Ultralisks. Like, the thing about Ultralisks, from what I've seen, is like, it doesn't even matter if your opponent has air. Ultralisks have so much health that they just ignore that. Like, they just ignore the fact that your opponent has air. Like, they don't even deal with that. They just sit there and they're like, alright, you have air? Screw it. I have like, what, 4 armor when I'm fully upgraded? I don't need to like defend. Like, 4 armor, that's crazy. Look how many Ultralisks I have. Alright, once I get to that part, like, yeah, I'm getting the research right now. Like, I have so many Ultralisks, like, they're so easy to produce. Like, Zerg, I'm probably macroing wrong, but like, I have so much money when I'm playing as Zerg. Like, the amount of money I have at one point is crazy. And I mean, you are building units, like, it's not like Terran when you're building units like one at a time. Like, Zerg, you're just building like 40 units all at once. So I guess that makes sense. But like, I had so much money, it was crazy. I had a ridiculous amount of money, and then like, I mined out my bases so quickly because like I could saturate them in like a second because all you do is just press 1S and then hold the D button, and then I had drones to fill up everything. It's like, there must be a fast way to do this. Like, there must be a fast way to get them to mine minerals, to mine gas like that. Like, look at what I'm doing. I'm just clicking on each one individually and just sticking them in. Like, there has got to be a faster way. But whatever, we'll figure that out later. I'll figure it out later. And if I do figure it out, I'll tell you, but you guys probably already know, so whatever. And then I go Ultralisk, Zerglings, Roaches, Swarm Hosts. So the Swarm Hosts don't move, so Swarm Hosts don't move. Ugh, I'm making like a little whistle sound. Swarm Hosts don't move. Look, Ultralisks against Marine Marauder, Viking Tank, and Ultralisks eat everything. Like, I've literally eaten, I literally just, Ultralisks literally ate his army. It's gone. It's dead. It is no longer in this world. Wars, no problem, just eat it. Like, are those arms or are those like teeth? Like, is it like whipping its arms around, or is it like actual teeth that it's like using to like I don't even know. And look how much money I have. I have 800 minerals. I can build 2 hatcheries. 3 hatcheries now, because hatcheries are cheap. Extractors are cheap. Like, that's crazy. And also, Ultralisks are crazy. I could have brought a couple queens and just like transfused them, but it doesn't matter because I already, like, he can't expand because I have Ultralisks. I mean, this is very hard AI, so it's not like actually super hard. It's just very hard. But like, look at it, like, I don't even care, like, screw micro, just walk my Ultralisks into his army and then watch them die. He has medevacs, and they can't heal fast enough. Like, that's crazy. That's a crazy amount of damage. I mean, you gotta pull back sometimes. Look at this, like 6 more Ultralisks. I don't even know. I have like 9 Ultralisks right now. Like, I just have these drones, just, you know, stick them down somewhere. Who cares? Look how much gas I have. Look at how many minerals I have. I don't have enough minerals, but whatever. It'll come in like 5 seconds. I'll have enough minerals in like half a second. It won't be a problem. And then just Ultralisks move in. And you can't lose Ultralisks because they kill everything. I think it's like an AoE damage with their like their melee, like it's like a melee AoE. Like what? What? But you know what? Who cares? I can kill them. It's not even a challenge. You just click and they die. You click and they die. You know, give birth to a queen because, you know, we always want queen. More Ultralisks. Like what? What is anyone supposed to do against Ultralisks? They're so powerful. I mean, banshees or battle cruisers or carriers. I mean, even carriers. Carriers can't do that much damage because carriers, like the little interceptors, even though the carrier itself does 80 damage per second, if you have 1 armor, that just eliminates 16 damage from that because each interceptor has 2 attacks and each interceptor only does like 5 damage each. So armor is actually really good against carriers. Hey, who knew? Hey, guess what? If your enemy goes carriers, just research armor. You win. Because armor is super effective against carriers. Because logic. And look at this, he has ravens. He can probably shoot like a point, like a, what is it called, the seeker missile thing. But it wouldn't be enough because Ultralisks have 500 health. And yeah, I'm floating 2k, 2.5k, whatever. Build a Nidus Worm because, you know, why not? Take a Nidus Worm in their base because I'm already attacking their front and I'm blocking myself with my giant Ultralisk bodies. Ah, man, overlifts are so slow. Mineral field depleted. Rally point. Look, 3k, 3k. Hey, look at my money. My money. Look, I have more Ultralisks. Alright, pull back, pull back. Just kidding, you don't have anything to defend with. Nidus Worms. What? Our forces are under attack. Take down a Nidus Worm? Man, Nidus Worms are fun. But yeah, that's the end of this replay. I beat very hard AI. Woohoo! Thanks for watching, guys, and if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Go Zerg. Bye, guys.